Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And then in this video, I'll be explaining a simple to-do list website that was created with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I'll walk you through the structure, the design, and then the functionality, and also explain how some parts or each part works. So in our VS Code, we have the to-do.html, which is basically the HTML file, and then in it we have the main div tag, which has a class called container. And what this div or main div tag with the class container does is it actually that is what groups the whole app on the page. We have the header tag, which shows the page title and then some short description of the page. We have some other div tags inside, some other div tags and other and on other list inside of the main div tag. We have the div tag that has a class of input section, and then in that div tag we have the inputs. Um, we have the input we have the input area, and then in the input area um we have the input type, which is text. And then what this does is it receives your to do or your task. Then we also have a button there, and then that is what enables you to be able to add your task to it. And then at the end of the code, we have a script source, which is to do dot js, which is the JavaScript code that has been linked to our HTML file. Basically, this HTML creates the page layout and placeholders, and also the JavaScript also helps you to flow and then control those elements inside this HTML. We have to do the CSS here, which has also been linked to our HTML file. That is, we can see it right here, right? To do .css. So it adds um, styling and then some um, um, it styles our HTML file to make it look nice. And then also here we have our main JavaScript um, code. And then what the JavaScript code does is it adds interactivity to the HTML so that we can add and complete and delete our tags. Yeah, that is basically what it does. So let's try to um, open this website with our live server and then see how it looks like. Okay, so this is basically everything we have done in our VS Code here. So this is where your input type goes. This is the part that input type goes. It accepts um your task, and then this is where the button also is. It helps you to add the task. So in the to-do list, what is going to happen here is we can add a task. So let's say we want to add a task as main. We add a task using the input type, which is the text, and then using the button, we actually add the task. And then the instruction of our task is we click on the task to mark it complete, and then we click on the X button to delete the task. So the moment you click on the X from here, the task gets deleted. But then if you want to complete the task, this is what you do. You add the task, and then you click on the task to complete it. So the moment I clicked on the task, it's completed it for me. So that is basically what this simple HTML, CSS, and JavaScript website does. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.